In the late 19th century, David Livingstone, the Scottish missionary and explorer, said, "If you have men who will only come if they know there is a good road, I don't want them. I want men who will come if there is no road at all." The same is as true today to the people from Rio Tinto, who explore the more remote corners of the globe in search of new mineral deposits. One such place is Simandou in Guinea, West Africa. The first recorded Europeans here were the French in the early 1930s, carried in hammocks to the summit of this mountain, Pic de Font, by local bearers. It was they who first discovered lumps of high-grade hematite on the slopes of these hills. Little more was done in the intervening years, until in 1996, Derek Stonley and Jean-Pierre Palou arrived here from Rio Tinto, and a remarkable feat of exploration began.
There was no roads, no nothing. They walked in with bearers and porters, with all their tents and water and everything on their heads. And a gentleman who we employ at the moment called Jiba, a 6-foot-high elder in the local village of Moribidou, led Derek and his team up the mountain. And they banged rocks like this one open, and lo and behold, there was 67% iron with low deleterious elements. And Derek came back and told us about it, and as they say, the rest is history.
The order of magnitude study has identified a billion-ton resource of high-quality hematite with low levels of impurity.
Rising global demand for iron ore means that this is an extremely important discovery for Rio Tinto. But developing the site won't be easy.
There is no existing infrastructure for extracting Simandou ore. We are working with the Guinean government and other interested parties in studying the feasibility of a railway across Guinea to a new port to the south of Conakry.
What we have to do is develop this project as part of a regional development program involving the World Bank, the IFC and other international finance agencies like that. Everybody is going to gain from this, and a win-win situation like that is certainly compliant with Rio Tinto's aims and expectations in the way we work.
The lack of infrastructure, though, is only one of the challenges to be overcome here. This vast iron ore deposit lies in an area of great biodiversity. It was essential from the very outset that the fragile ecological balance would have to be preserved.
The greatest environmental challenges facing the Simandou project are that Rio Tinto's concession includes 2 classified forests.
Rio Tinto negotiated a very groundbreaking agreement with Conservation International, a major environmental NGO based in the States, so that we're working together to evaluate what species are here, how unique they are, and what we can do together to mitigate the effects of mining on the environment.
Of all the challenges to be faced at Simandou, perhaps the most important and difficult is dealing with the raised expectations of the local communities. This is a very poor region, and many of the people here live at subsistence level.
It's very difficult to control the expectations of the population. They want their needs to be satisfied straight away. They don't know that the project is still under development. Once the decision is taken to go ahead with the project, we'll meet all their needs, bit by bit. Bearing in mind the social context and the poverty in the region, people want us to fulfill the demands they're making of us straight away. It's difficult. Their needs are immense.
The idea is that we have a community forum where there are representatives from different sections of the population and the village elders and the wise men, and we inform them of what we're doing, what's happening, and they can ask questions, and they can also tell us what their concerns are.
Simandou is an immensely important project on many levels, not least for the people of Moribidou and the neighbouring villages. As with all projects of this nature, there are challenges to be overcome, but it's planned to complete the pre-feasibility studies by the end of 2006.
We're working closely with the Guinean government to work out how we can develop this project economically for the benefit of the government, the people of Guinea, and the stakeholders and shareholders in Rio Tinto.